Hey, I'm Bill Cummings, and I'm one of the co-founders of Lemonade International. We serve in the largest urban slum in Central America, and we have programs like the Academies, Scholars Program, our microfinance program, our vocational training program, and our Safe Home. We're grateful for the impact that's being made in the lives of the children and the families of La Limonada, but we're also grateful for the impact that's being made in the lives of the people in the United States.
I had taken vacations where I had gone to the Caribbean, I've traveled around Europe, and this was a different type of vacation. This was a vacation more of the heart and of the spirit. My experience with my sponsor child, when I first met her, we actually walked into her house, and it was this little box, right? So just, you've got these cinder block walls, and walking in there and just seeing a different lifestyle, completely different from anything I'd ever seen. And this little girl comes up to me, and she holds out her arms, and I picked her up. And she just melted my heart, right? I mean, she was only 3 years old, and it was amazing. And I don't know where she would be if it were not for this community. Even in their poverty, that people are reaching out and helping people that are less fortunate.
You talk about there being so many awesome organizations out there that you can participate in and get involved in, but we are so excited to really be able to get behind and participate in Lemonade International. And if you just look at the most basic things that are important to any nonprofit organization today, Lemonade has those things. They're accountable, they're transparent, they are really a bottom-up organization where the vision for change comes from the ground in Guatemala. But what we love about Lemonade International is just how relational they are and how it's all about relationship. If you had a friend who came to you and said, you know, I want to do something amazing, I want to be a part of something that's changing, the one thing that comes to mind, or the one group that you immediately think of, is Lemonade International.
Sometimes the most valuable thing you can give somebody is a relationship. And in a relationship, everybody has something to give. And I think I really enjoy the fact that in Lemonade International, I'm giving more than just money. I'm giving my time and my ideas and my heart, and all those things. I'm able to participate with them and contribute.
La Limonada is really important in my life at this point. After being blessed to go and travel there 2 times, the impact it's had on my life has been monumental. It's caused me to rethink how I live my life here in the United States, and just knowing their needs and where they're coming from has been so important. And my kids, my personal kids, have grown and learned a lot from this experience, and praying for these children and seeing the relationship that my husband and I have formed with these children and their families has been a really good learning lesson for them, and a good life experience for them as they go forward in their lives.
I'm really honored to be involved with Lemonade International. I think it's a great organization for a number of reasons. I really appreciate the vision that they have for community development. There are economic, educational, and spiritual initiatives. I had been to a number of communities around the world where poverty and violence and lack of opportunity were very prevalent. But the difference with the La Limonada community was that I had a much deeper opportunity to connect with the people.
My work with Lemonade has been a life-changing event. Besides sponsoring just an adorable little girl, I actually had the opportunity to go to Guatemala last July, and it has just changed my outlook on life. Just going there, you really can't picture what this is like. I've traveled in various countries, and nothing was like this. It was just an area where there's just so much crime and abuse and such. But then there's these schools that are just staffed by angels and just amazing kids and parents. But I came home, and one of the vice presidents from headquarters was in town, and we had a manager's meeting, and we just received some bonuses, and he went around the room to say, hey, how would you like your bonus? And the first person who mentioned it was complaining that he wanted more. He wanted 10,000 shares of stock, which is worth $100,000. And it got to me, and I said, I just came back from Guatemala. I said, it has changed my life, and I'll take a 6-pack and a cheeseburger. And then I was able to actually share with him my trip. So there is no question that Lemonade has changed my life, and so much for the better.